to Ophir, another little mining spot. Yes, boy, let me tell you something. All these places are right next to each other. That's why we're able to get them. For all y'all that can't come out here to Utah right now, you know, take a little ride with us. We'll show you what's going on. Look at all these mountains. Man, can you imagine how the people got up here back in the day on horse and buggies and carriages and all that shit? Man. And now we're getting ready to enter the town of Ophir. Man, look at all this old-timey stuff up here. Wow, look at that. There's the old mining. Right over here to the side so you guys can see. Right there, St. John and Ophir Railroad in the 1870s. This location was the home and office of Utah Mining and Smelting Company. In the early 1900s, this location was a depot to St. John and Ophir Railroads. The railroad was incorporated March the 5th, 1912 for $150,000. Damn. Construction started from the St. John Station on the San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake Railroad to the town of Ophir. And 8.2 miles of standard gauge track laid within 56 and 65-pound rails. The maximum grade was 7% and curves of 14 degrees. The railroad was completed July 24th, 1912. August 1st, 1912 was the official opening. The railroad operated with 2 Climax locomotives, 2 passenger cars, and 3 open ore cars. This opening was celebrated as Railroad Day in Ophir. This celebration is still observed as Ophir Day. The railroad operated until November the 26th, 1928, and was abandoned in October the 4th, 1937. And if you look across the street right here, you guys will be able to see a little bit of the mine. That's pretty crazy. Just coming right out of the rock. All up in there and coming down to this sluice. I'm going to get up a little closer so you guys can be able to see what's going on. Ophir, Utah. Go up a little bit more. And welcome to Ophir. This place is kind of spooky looking. Even though we have a whole bunch of these modern day houses and things up here, there's still a lot of old history. A lot of people living the same way that their ancestors did. Wow. Oh my God, that's something that I thought I'd never see again. Look, an old Superman. I'm gonna get in and do myself. Wow. I wish you guys could be here with us now and sit to see this. This is pretty amazing. Going through the ghost town of Ophir. We're gonna go all the way up and then we're gonna come back down and we're gonna hit that historical site right there. Ophir Street. Let me tell y'all something. Being a Southern girl and coming out here and looking and seeing stuff like this is exciting, man. I mean, this is the kind of stuff we don't get to see every single day, you know, back home and everything. A lot of mining towns. You see a lot of springs. You hear about a lot about pirates, plantations, and all that history like this. But then we came up here, and this was a little thriving little town right here, man. You know, people was coming out here trying to make their money. Okay, bringing their families out here, coming out here, and there's people and families that just stayed out here, and that's who's out here still now. But I hear some water. That's a good sign. Maybe we'll see some water. Oh, I see it. It's on the other side, so we'll see it when we're coming back down. Check this out. We're all up in the top of the business right now, okay? And when we get ready coming back down, you'll be able to see a lot more, you know. I think this is the slowest I've ever drove in my whole life, just so y'all can get a little piece of what's going on up here. You know, I wouldn't mind living up here, but then again, I know when it snows up here, Jacob, how bad is the snow up here?
It's pretty goddamn bad. It's I wouldn't expect it if they got like 12 feet of snow.
12 feet of snow?
They need like some industrial sized plows and stuff.
So what you're trying to say is that during the winter time we don't need to bring our ass up here.
During the winter time, there's not a lot of places you can go. So like Silver Lake, I think probably gets like 30 feet of snow. They have like Kennecott sized plows for Brighton and stuff.
See, that's the kind of shit that they get people. Let's see, what's this? Ophir Canyon's Educational Center and Campground. Look at the water. I told you guys I was looking for water, and there it is. Look at that. Now, how's them poor kids supposed to get to school over there? Wow, look at this little beauty that we seen. Now, just imagine if you're trying to get in that park and you reserved it right here, okay? And then all of a sudden, you gotta go over some gale force, you know, like Titanic situations going on right there. That's crazy. We can get some more on that on the side right there. You can't get your reservations at the swamp. I said I wanted to see some water, Jacob. And oh shit, what was that?
It was a cow grate.
That was the biggest damn cow grate I ever seen. so far that a person want to go, you know, but we're doing this for investigative journalism of Ophir. It's here for Stone Paranormal, and this is what we're getting. We're coming through a lot of beautiful, and if we're gonna come up soon, boys and girls, and y'all gonna see the snow on top of the mountains. Here we are in the middle, the damn beginning of June, and there's still snow on the mountains. Oh my God, I would not want to be up here during the snow. This is probably treacherous.
The snow is actually our natural reservoir, and every time we have a dry winter, it puts us at risk of like potentially drowning. But we've been fortunate to have pretty wet winters.
Oh, yeah, this one was pretty good. Now it wasn't all. Oh my God, I guess this is where we stop. This is the end of the road.
This is as far as we go.
This is as far as we get to go. Because there's no way in hell we're going to make it over that water right there. I'm just going to give you guys, you know, because we're doing it for the team. And we're just going to get like maybe 2 steps closer. And that's it. This is what you get. It even got dark up here. It's like, do not come in. Do not enter. Okay, it's one of them type of situations right there. Because that water looked deep as hell. Okay. The water looked deep as hell right there, okay? I refuse to go any further. But I'm just going to let you see what it is that I'm looking at. Okay. That is snow runoff, boys and girls. That is where everybody in Utah getting their drinking water and everything around here. Because once you go down this hill right here and you get back on that road, it's desert conditions. Just think the miners and all these people, this was their source of water. That's probably the reason why they was up here. Okay, because it was so close to this water. And then, you know, for sloshing and slushing, however you want to call it, and all them things just like that. But true treasure was right there, was that water. Because if you lived in this area right here and you didn't have that, you're done, son. Up here in Ophir in the mountains, checking out ghost towns. We're going to get back with y'all, and we're going to go see some of these historic sites up here. Look at these mountains, cliffs up here. I'll get in and show you guys some more. Oh, look, there's Miss Pac-Man. That's cute. To the historical side, pull over with these people. I bet you all these people that live up here, their families are descendants and people were up here too.
So the mines to our right.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pull over now. And we're gonna look into the old mines. Beautiful. It says welcome, speed limit 20 miles an hour. ATVs, y'all only got 10 miles an hour. So y'all better be crawling through here. Okay, on your belly like a reptile. That's the great thing about coming on these little road trips, and that's what I think I'm gonna love, Jacob, about
turkey.
this whole turkey.
Turkey.
Oh Lord, look, it's a wild turkey. Thanksgiving. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Nature. Oh, it's got a baby.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, man! You see, like that's. I don't know what you see when you come on these road trips. Okay, look, it's got a little baby turkey.
2 babies.
Oh, 2 baby turkeys. I hope that turkey ain't feral. Want to jump over here like a spider monkey on us, because we over here looking at her babies. Wow. Ophir, okay. Wow. Natural life. Damn, they even got a little speed thing out here to let you know if you going over the speed limit. They serious. Look at that over there. The water going through. That's what I love about Utah. All that just nature. That just beautiful stuff. And for anybody looking, oh look, I'm not even registering no speed. I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting. I'm ghosting. Yeah. Now where did we see that historical site? Yeah, look at that. Now we know there's no trespassing, but we know that place right there probably got some juice in it. That place is probably haunted as hell. Feeling it from all the way over here. Wow. Only thing, everything in this world was accessible, boys and girls. Because I'm going to tell you right there, that place got some juice in it. And if you're looking at this footage and everything right now, tell me what you felt about that little house right there. Give you guys a little last look at it. Yeah, I got goosebumps on my hands. All that water. You know what? The people living up here on top of this hill right here, they must have been the ones that were really like, you know, like rich, had the money up here, because they was up here by the water. And it got a little cold once we went past that one little spot right there. Look at that. All that old-timey good stuff. That must be the big house right there. Okay, they got the big moose up against the canyon. Shit, them people smart right there. They got their wood and everything for sale property. Look at that old house right there. Just filming just a minute ago, and all of a sudden my camera just said whoops, goodbye, when I was talking to him. I'm not saying that he had his drink in his cup. And here is the opening of one of the mines. It says beware. And if you go more inside, you'll see that it's closed off. Inside, you can't even get up in there. I know, huh? There's Christopher. Jacob, our new city councilman for West Jordan. He's running. Say hi, Jacob.
Hello.
Yes, that's my team member right there. We're trying to do Chris, you know, does all of our marketing and everything. And that truck sounded like it was screaming.
Sound like a dinosaur.
For real.
That was paranormal.
I feel like a cold spot. I wonder if they're still mining in here, or is this all closed down now? Have you ever been up here before, Jacob?
I've been up here some time.
In this park?
I've never come into this park, but I've always driven by it. And during Halloween, they don't have the skeletons more out, so it looks spooky.
Oh, so they make it look like a little haunted town up here.
Yeah, it's cute.
Chris, I know this is your first time. What are you thinking, Pickle?
It's awesome. It was like on a movie set.
I know, huh?
It's cool.
Really interesting.
For real. Hoping ain't one of them haunted movie sets where we gotta run the hell up out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like some alien technology and all those things up here. Because you know all of that stuff is being known to be said out here. There's a lot of beautiful stuff out here in Ophir. And being a Southern girl, seeing old time, old school mines like this, I wish you guys can just be here and see this. You know, modern technology in with old technology. And we're taking you guys over here. Jacob is reading some of the plaques. And get y'all a little zoom in right here. It's crazy. I'm gonna bring you over here and let you guys see the plaques. What was going on here. Merker Mines. I know if you guys go on our YouTube at Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment Productions, you can see our investigation that we did up in Merker. That was pretty crazy. I got jumped by a skinwalker. Yeah, it's like they just like to touch me nowadays. Reclamation, how they did the water and everything. Up here at the little historical town up here in Ophir. We're gonna go down and see what else that we can see. And we're gonna mosey on. And this is all part of our ghost towns at Stone Paranormal. We'll keep you guys in our prayers and our thoughts. We out. On our little road trip to Ophir, I was driving down the road, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, what did I see? At the bottom of this road, it says Ophir Cemetery up here. Which we can see that it is chained and locked up. Ophir Cemetery, 1982. kind of crazy, some of the things that you find on your little trips. But it's only when you stop looking is when you find things. This is a fairly new cemetery right here. You would think that it'd be older. But then again, just like Merker, why is it up here on top of a hill? That's kind of crazy. Seems like every time we go by these cemeteries, the wind starts blowing. And it's like the spirits are coming and saying hello. These are all fairly new graves. 1999, 1999, 1999. This ground must have meant something up here. There's a little trail that goes up. There's Jacob again. I'm always dragging him up here with me. It's the first time we go somewhere and then we come and find a friggin' cemetery. We almost lost a tire and shit trying to get up here, but we made it. So for all y'all that didn't know, there is a cemetery on top of this mountain right here for Ophir. And I bet you any kind of money that white one is probably the oldest grave that's here. But families do come up here and they take care of the graves.
Why are those Mickey Mouse heads turned backwards?
I don't know. Oh, look, they had the animals buried out here with them. Little tombstones. Give y'all a little view around. We were just on our way to Merker, and I was like, I don't know what was happening. I was like, had to pull over. I was like, yo, boys, look what I found. Because I never knew there was a cemetery out here. So if you ever get a chance, come on out here and check it out. There's a fairly new cemetery out here. The Ophir Cemetery.